Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. The 2025 Toyota Innova Hycross represents a significant evolution of a beloved nameplate, taking the MPV experience into a new era of comfort, efficiency, and versatility. This latest iteration moves away from the traditional ladder frame architecture of previous Innovas and embraces a monocoque chassis built on Toyota's TNGA-C platform, which results in a lighter, more agile, and refined driving experience. For everyday drivers and families, that means smoother rides, better fuel economy, and more responsive handling, especially around corners or when navigating through urban traffic. One of the most noticeable changes is the adoption of a front-wheel drive layout, a first for the Innova lineup, which further contributes to its more car-like behavior on the road, and a roomier interior layout, thanks to the absence of a transmission tunnel running through the floor. Under the hood, the Innova Hycross comes with two powertrain options. The standard offering is a 2.0-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine that produces a respectable 172 horsepower and 205 Nm of torque, mated to a direct shift CVT. This setup is perfectly adequate for those who prioritize smooth cruising and everyday practicality. However, the real showstopper is the hybrid variant, which combines a 2.0-liter petrol engine with Toyota's fifth-generation hybrid system. Together, they produce a combined output of 186 horsepower. More importantly, this hybrid system delivers excellent fuel efficiency, with claimed mileage figures hovering around 21.1 km/L, which is remarkable for a vehicle of this size and class. The transition between electric and petrol power is seamless, making for a refined and quiet drive, especially in city conditions where the EV mode often kicks in. For families conscious of fuel costs or environmentally inclined buyers, the hybrid version offers a compelling package. Stepping inside, the cabin of the 2025 Innova Hycross feels like a leap forward in both design and quality. Toyota has clearly taken cues from more premium segments, equipping the Hycross with a host of features that make it feel less like a utilitarian people mover and more like a plush family tourer. The dashboard is modern and clean, with a large 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system taking center stage. It supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, offering seamless smartphone integration. Below it, soft touch materials and piano black accents add a touch of elegance. The instrument cluster is part digital, with a 7-inch multi-information display offering customizable views for navigation, fuel economy, and hybrid energy flow. Higher trims get features like a panoramic sunroof, ventilated front seats, power-adjustable driver's seat with memory function, ambient lighting, and even a powered tailgate, all designed to enhance convenience and comfort. Space has always been a hallmark of the Innova, and the Hycross doesn't disappoint. Thanks to its longer wheelbase and reconfigured platform, the cabin feels significantly roomier. It comes in both 7- and 8-seater configurations, with captain seats in the second row for the 7-seater version. These captain seats even offer an ottoman function in the higher trims, allowing rear passengers to recline and stretch out in lounge-like comfort, a rare luxury in this segment. With a flat floor and wide opening doors, ingress and egress are easy for passengers of all ages. Cargo space is also generous, and while third-row usage usually compromises boot capacity in most MPVs, the Hycross still manages to offer decent luggage space even with all seats up. From a design perspective, the 2025 Innova Hycross takes a bold step away from the conservative styling of past models. The exterior is SUV-inspired, featuring a prominent hexagonal grille, sleek LED headlamps with DRLs, and a muscular bonnet that lends it a more commanding road presence. The side profile showcases strong character lines and flared wheel arches, while the rear sports LED tail lamps and a subtle spoiler, adding a bit of sporty flair to the family-friendly image. Alloy wheels come in 16 to 18-inch sizes depending on the variant, and the overall aesthetic is modern and upscale, much more in line with what today's customers expect from a premium MPV. Safety is another area where Toyota has raised the bar. The Hycross is equipped with Toyota Safety Sense in select variants, which includes features like lane departure alert, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and autonomous emergency braking. Add to that the standard suite of 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, traction control, electronic stability control, and a 360-degree camera with parking sensors, and you get a vehicle that not only transports your family in comfort but also with peace of mind. The robust build and thoughtful safety tech reinforce Toyota's commitment to occupant protection. On the road, the driving experience of the Innova Hycross is surprisingly refined. The hybrid system is silent and responsive in city conditions, and while it's not a performance vehicle, it offers ample power for highway cruising and overtaking. The electric motor assists during acceleration, making the drive feel brisker than the power figures might suggest. Ride comfort is excellent, thanks to the independent front and rear suspension setup, which soaks up bumps and rough roads with ease. The monocoque construction also helps eliminate the bounce and body roll traditionally associated with ladder frame MPVs, providing a more planted and composed feel even when fully loaded. One of the standout aspects of the Hycross is how well it bridges the gap between utility and lifestyle. It's not just about ferrying people from point A to point B anymore, it's about doing so with style, efficiency, and an elevated sense of comfort. Whether you're a large family looking for a practical daily driver or someone who wants an SUV-like stance with MPV practicality, the Hycross makes a solid case for itself. It's also future-ready in many ways. With hybrid technology becoming increasingly relevant amid tightening emission norms and rising fuel prices, the Hycross positions itself ahead of the curve. You're essentially getting the benefits of electrification without the range anxiety or charging infrastructure challenges of a full EV. In conclusion, the 2025 Toyota Innova Hycross is more than just a next-generation update, it's a reinvention. It retains the practicality and reliability that made the Innova a household name but blends it with modern styling, advanced hybrid tech, premium features, and improved safety. It's an MPV that doesn't feel like a compromise and could easily appeal to both traditional Innova loyalists and a new generation of buyers looking for a spacious, efficient, and future-proof family car. Whether it's for long road trips or daily urban commutes, the Hycross feels right at home, and that might just be its biggest strength.